everyone had an amazing Christmas. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks because I've been spending time with family, soaking it all in. It was Crosby's second Christmas, but it felt like his first because he was only a few weeks old, his first Christmas, so it was so cute. I didn't think he'd like opening presents and stuff, but he totally did. It was so fun, and I'm so excited for next Christmas already. I wanted to make a video about Christmas traditions because having my first baby this year, or last year technically, it just makes you think about what you want to do in your family, stuff you want to carry on, and new stuff you want to add in. And so I thought it would be fun to share things that we did that are fun, things that we didn't get to that I want to, and things that I have kind of saved for when Crosby is a little older that I want to add into our traditions. So let's get started. So the first one is Christmas pajamas. I did this for Crosby this year. I didn't do them for Zach and I. Maybe we'll do matching family ones one day, but at least I always want to have our kid or kids in the future have Christmas pajamas. That's just so fun. And I don't know, I was debating if I should do it like Christmas Eve or the beginning of December, and I think it's fun to do December 1st because then they can wear them all season long. Okay, the next tradition is getting some type of ornament, and if we have multiple kids one day, then I would want to do this for each kid, but get them some kind of ornament that represents something from that year, or make an ornament together. So his first Christmas, we made one of the little like handprint Santa ornaments where their hand is like Santa's face and beard, and that was really cute. And then this year I just sewed a little felt ornament. I sewed one that was a dog because he loves dogs. He gets so excited when he sees them. So I think that's sweet to have that, and then when they leave the house one day, get married, you can give them like a box of all of their ornaments that they can use on their own tree. Next one is super simple, hot chocolate and Christmas lights. Either like making it and bringing it somewhere, driving to look at lights, walking around. This one, I think it's good to do the week of Christmas because everyone like has their lights for sure up. If you try to do this too early, then it's like not as good, and there's always just more people the week of Christmas too. So this is a fun one we did this year, and it was really sweet to see him just like get excited about the lights. Next one is Christmas cards. This one does take effort and money, but I feel like it's totally worth it because the more Christmas cards you get out, the more you give, or the more you give, the more you get. So it's just fun to have a little collection, get them, put them on the fridge, or I've seen a really cute idea where people have a paper chain and then the cards are all like on the paper chain. I might do that next year. So making a Christmas card is something that I try to do every year. And it doesn't have to be that expensive. I usually will find a Groupon and buy that and do my Christmas cards that way. And yeah, it's not too much. I think it's usually like $30 with stamps or something to send like 50 out or something like that, so not too much. Another one is to do something, some sort of service-based activity. This year we bought gifts for kids that are in a homeless shelter in our area. We just knew the age and the gender, and then we signed up to buy them each a gift, so that was really special to do. It just breaks my heart to think of little kids in a shelter this time of year, so it's just really great, I think, to also, as kids grow up, to teach them that that's a really important part of Christmas as well. This next one is one that my dad always did growing up that I've carried on, and that is that he always delivers, still to this day, he delivers salsa to like neighbors, family, friends, that kind of thing. He'll make homemade salsa, and then he'll buy like a bunch of chips, and he'll like get brown paper bags and put like the chips in the bags, and then like you hole punch it, make it all cute with a ribbon, and you can deliver like the chips and salsa to just friends and family. So that's something I've carried on. I love it because you get so much sugar during the holidays. I feel like having something like salty and savory is really nice. So that's something fun that we always do. I don't do his same salsa recipe. I made up my own. It's a salsa verde, but we did that, and that is definitely a tradition I want to continue. There are 3 that we didn't get to, but I really want to do next year. Time just kind of got away from us this year, so I'm gonna share those 3. First one is you go to Barnes & Noble or a bookstore, and beforehand you pick a name out of a hat, everyone in the family, and then you buy that person a book and you write a note on the inside cover. I think this is just so sweet, and I definitely want to do this next year. The next one I missed out on, but I still could do it because they're actually open for a couple more days. But Maui got a giving machine. If you haven't seen those, it looks like a vending machine, and it has like local charities and then bigger charities, and you basically just like pick things to donate, like a soccer ball or different things, and it donates 100% to that charity getting that item. So that's something I definitely want to make a tradition next year and try to still do that this year even though Christmas is over. And another one that I kind of saw this from a podcast, I can't remember which one, but I saw this a little too late, so I'll start this next year, but it's called a Jesus jar, and you get an empty jar and paper, and everyone writes any act of kindness they do all month of December and puts it in the jar, and then you can read it Christmas Eve. And so that's usually when we watch the Nativity. We just try to watch some form of the Nativity online, so that would be something really special, I think, to incorporate Jesus and his birth into the holidays. Okay, this next section is things that I've kind of saved for when Crosby is a little older, so things that will start maybe next year or in a few years. So if you have a kid older than 1, I think these things would be really fun traditions. Okay, 2 really basic ones that I think everyone does, but letters to Santa and cookies for Santa. And I want to really go all out like with letters to Santa, like get special paper and make sure to like save them. I think that would be something super sweet to scrapbook later on. The next one is one that I've heard about that I think is so great. It's doing a staycation on the 23rd. So finding a fun hotel for your family that probably has like a pool and hot tub and that kind of thing, and then you go and stay the night at the hotel, and then you wake up and it's Christmas Eve, and it's basically like you're extending Christmas Eve and Christmas even more. I think this is just such a fun thing and would be such a great memory. So staycation on the 23rd or even like the week of Christmas. Next one is a Christmas tree farm. This year, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I made a paper tree. I literally made like a paper, construction paper, like colorful tree, because I just felt overwhelmed thinking of putting up a Christmas tree with a baby that's like getting into everything. So we did not do a real Christmas tree this year, but next year I want that to be part of our traditions. This next one I think would be so fun when he's 2. I think we'll start incorporating like some movies or TV shows. He hasn't really had any sort of screen time yet, but that's something I'm kind of saving for when he's 2. So Christmas movie and popcorn every weekend of December I think would be so sweet to do. Another one is doing some sort of countdown, so making a paper chain or buying like Christmas decor that has the little like countdowns you can change. I remember like loving changing that growing up. And then this last one is kind of a big one. I hope that I can stick to it next year, but I want to do an advent calendar with some little Christmas activity every day of December. So even if it's just like read a Christmas story or make hot chocolate, I think that would be really fun. And then incorporating some like acts of service or acts of kindness as well. And that is all of the traditions that we did, that we're going to do, that we wanted to do and forgot about. I think that this is just such a fun thing about having a family and growing up and just keeping that like magic alive and incorporating like service and love into it, and that's just what makes the holidays so special. So Let me know if you do any of these or comment any other traditions that you think I should add to my list, and hope you had a great Christmas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.